All right. Now we're doing 7Q789. This is by Debris, and 93% of people like it. We're going to write a function that removes every lone 9 that is between 7s. Okay, so like this 9 and this 9 are between these 7s, so it's just going to return good old 777. Same with this one. But down here, where's a 9? You see, this 9 is not surrounded by 7s, so it stays here. Okay? Alright, so first things first, let's make an initial value. Is that what it's called? I forgot. Whatever it is. So we're going to make the initial value. That's what it is. So we're going to say let result equal, and it's going to be a string, so empty string. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to push. We're going to go in and we're going to check through all of these, and we're going to push. We're just going to put every one of these that's not a 9 surrounded by 7s in this new result, and we're going to get rid of. We're going to change this 7, 9. No, excuse me. On this one, we're going to skip over the 9 when we see the 9, and just put this next 7 on there. And I'll show you how we do that right now. All right. So now we're going to do for loop, and we're going to say for, and we're going to say let index equal 0. We're going to say, well, index is less than string.length. We're going to say index plus plus, and iterate right on through to the next one. All right. And then when we're there, we're going to do a little if statement. We're going to say if str at index equals 7, pardon me, string 7, and I'm just going to take this here because it looks kind of like this. Actually, I'll take all this. All right, drop this here. We're going to say, I'll drop another one here. Why not? All right. And we're going to say if index plus 1, if the next character after that 7 is a 9, believe it or not, and then plus 2 over here, if that's the case, what we're going to do is we're just going to iterate through to the 9. So if we're on the 7, if the index goes to the next one, it gets to the 7, and they see there's a 9 after it, and then it's another 7, we're just going to say index plus plus. That way it's already on the 9 next time it goes through to the next index and does index plus plus and goes directly to this one, making this one not show up in the new result. All right? Hopefully that makes sense to you. Because this one, wait, I didn't even do that part yet. Hold up. So for that, we're also going to say result plus equals string at index. I forgot to add that part. At index. That's a pretty important part. So what it's going to do is it's going to add this, like let's say it's at 0 to start with. We're going to go here, see this 1, throw it in here, okay? And then we're going to, and then it's going to, what are we going to do? And then it's going to check, go to the next one, and the next one, next one. And once it gets here to this 7, it's going to come down here and look and say, okay, there's this going on. And so it's going to do one more index plus plus, skipping this 9, going to this 7, right? Hopefully that makes sense. And then we're going to return result. Test it out. And there we go. Attempt it just so we can see how long it takes. And it takes 1 millisecond here, and we don't know on the other one. Anyway, that being said, we can do this shorter. We can do this more concise. We can do this with some cooler built-in functions and methods. So what we're going to do here is say const this, and then boom, like that. And then we're going to say, you know what? Here's an arrow, and the rest of it, maybe next time. All right. So this one's real nice. This one's totally worth it. So we're gonna do right here str.replace. All right, and the replace method returns a new string with some or all matches of a pattern replaced by a replacement. Okay, the pattern can be a string or regex. That's what we're gonna use, regex, and the replacement can be a string or a function called for each match. We're just gonna use a string on this one. All right, and let me show you what we're going to do here. Also, I'll show you in a second. All right, so let's get the regex set up right here. Okay, so right in here we're going to say we're going to look for 7,9, okay, and then we're going to use this little assertion, okay, and assertions include boundaries which indicate the beginnings and endings of lines and words and other stuff. The assertion we're using on this one is going to be this one here, this look ahead assertion. So we're going to look ahead to see if there's a 7 after that 7,9, okay, by doing the question mark equals. So this would be the 7,9, the x would be the 7,9, and then we're saying question mark equals 7 on the y, and if it's that, we're going to do something. I'll show you what we're going to do. So we're going to say parentheses, all right, question mark equals, and we're going to say 7, okay? And then we're going to do the old global flag. Let me show you what the global flag is, in case you don't know. The global search flag right here basically will just find every 7 in the thing instead of just stopping at the first 7 it finds, okay? So now we're going to say G right there, boom, and replace that. Let me show you go back to the replace thing. Here's the syntax. We're going to put the regex here and then the new substring right here. And the new substring we're going to do is replace the 7,9 with just a 7. Okay? And let's see what happens. There we go. There we go. Attempt it. Great. 2 milliseconds. That's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. The other one didn't say anything, so maybe it was already there. I don't know. Quantum physics. Submit this. Very much like this. Let's go to My Solutions. Just a few of us. Best practice in my opinion, and we'll see you next time.